Hello and welcome to the 10th episode of CS Student Questions. This is an interview series where real life CS students come and ask different questions about CS course and their journey of becoming a company secretary. Today we are joined by, let me ask him to introduce himself.
Hello, I am Karthik. I have studied degree in Puttur. I am studying now CS Executive.
Okay, that's very nice to know. Thanks a lot, Karthik, for joining us on this interview show. So, today, Karthik has chosen the topic how to study for CS exams, and this is a general topic. So, thanks a lot for choosing this topic, and he has already prepared the questions himself. In fact, all the questions on this series, the students prepare themselves. Also, the topic is chosen by them. So, Karthik, what is your first question on this?
Sir, my first question is, should CS student memorize or they should just by heart the questions?
Yes, so that's a very good question. So, when you talk about memorize, according to me, this question comes with our background of our school. In school, we used to memorize everything by heart, go and write. But in CS, you don't have to memorize, but some things you have to memorize. For example, your definitions or name of the act and the year which exactly it was passed, or for instance, some of the section numbers that you have to memorize. But generally, memorization is not required, and you can go for concentrating on the concept. End of the day, this CS course, they're trying to test your concept. They are trying to test, is this student ready to be a company secretary tomorrow and advise the director, advise the company, because that is your job tomorrow. That is all they're testing. And for them to test that, memory is not important. And the things where you have to memorize, like our section number or definition or small things like that, since there are not too many things, you can adopt the same strategies which you adopted in school or otherwise. And there are also many memorization techniques. In fact, we are doing a workshop now which is in Mumbai, Bangalore, and Chennai, where we teach all these memorization techniques and how you can memorize wherever it should be. But generally, memorization is less in CS. So, what else question do you have?
Sir, my second question is, when exams are near, how the student should memorize and how he should prepare for the exam?
Yeah. So when exams are near, how to prepare for exam? So this question comes to us only when exam is near. Otherwise, we really don't get this question. That's fine. That is natural. Everybody goes through the same journey. But generally, if I have to tell, this course, ideally, you need to have 4 to 6 months proper preparation before you go to exam. So if you have already attended classes, you're attending classes but not really studying lot at home, still without your knowledge, you'll listen to teacher. You will know something, if not perfectly, some concept you will know. Correct. The teacher would have told something, you know something about it. So what you have to do is when the exam is close by, I tell it a million times, but it helps. You have to have a study timetable. The study timetable may be 2 hours or 5 hours or 10 hours, that doesn't matter. But make sure you have the timetable and follow it religiously. That is the first thing you have to do. And when exam is close by, please try to adopt not only reading but also writing the answers, taking the mock test, and this will really help you. But if you ask me, ideally you have to study 4 to 6 months. But at the same time, your exam is 40 days, 50 days, or 2 months. You should not leave the attempt. Give your 100%. It is definitely possible. So that was about the exam coming close by. So what else was on your mind?
Sir, my next question is mostly every student will be having this doubt that degree and the CS executive will be same or what subjects are related or what?
So subjects are related. What in one way it is related, one way it is not. For example, in degree you have accounts. Yes, CS also you have accounts. Degree, like if you do a BCom etc., you have financial management, some basics. Even CS you have. In degree, some people have one full subject or part of the subject, corporate law or company law also have. CS also we have. So the name of the subject you feel, yeah, both the same. But when we look at it in depth, CS syllabus is 100% practical oriented, and the syllabus is very, very in depth knowledge. So you need to have in depth practical knowledge, and most importantly, why students find it difficult is syllabus is vast, very, very big syllabus. Syllabus is not difficult, correct, but is vast. So we are trying to study a vast syllabus in limited time. It will be very difficult. It is like your house is 1 hour from the railway station. If you leave 45 minutes before, it will be difficult. Correct?
Yes,
You have
sir.
to rush, and somehow you may get the train, or some you may miss it also. But if the railway station is 1 hour from your house, you leave 2 hours before. Even if you go slow, you will reach then properly. Same way, syllabus is very vast, so you need to study with a patient mind for a long duration. Long duration means like 4 to 6 months. Then it is possible. So keeping that in mind, I think you really don't have to bother much. So degree is like basics. CS is more in depth and practical. But subjects are common. Your degree basic knowledge will help in CS. Like for example, I think my PUC, that is my plus 2, 11th and 12th, we had a very good accounts teacher. And that accounts really helped me when I did CS course. So your basic concepts you try to concentrate in degree level, which will help you for your CS.
Sir, my question is, you said the syllabus is vast in CS executive,
Correct.
but while studying, the students will lack in motivation.
Correct, correct, correct.
Any opinions about that? How to increase our motivation like that?
Yes, Karthik. Actually, this is one of the main reasons why many students are leaving the CS course. Not because they don't have the knowledge or the ability. They definitely have the knowledge, they have the ability, and they have the talent also. Most of them. Of course, some people are exceptions, but most of them have this. And like you said, the motivation goes in between because maybe they are not understanding syllabus is vast, or one attempt they fail, many hurdles they face. So the concept is that till we study CS, we have never failed. Correct? First standard, second standard, 10th standard, plus 2, degree, we never failed. So we never know what is failure. So here, we might not fail exam, but we are not understanding something. We are feeling, oh, we failed. What is this? It's so difficult. Things like that. So whenever you lose motivation, I think first thing you should know, what is your purpose? Why are you doing CS? Think of the long term vision. You cannot think of 1 year, 2 year. Long term, 20 years, 30 years. There are many methods where you can motivate yourself. And if your goal is clear that this is why I'm doing this course, definitely it won't be a problem and you will not lose the motivation. But please keep in mind that yes, it is different from your regular PUC degree and other things. You need little bit more effort. Your orientation towards this course should be different. And have a patience. You can't do this overnight. That way you can do the course. So what's your next question?
My last question is, sir, at exam preparation, what any tips you can give for that last?
Yeah, so last minute exam preparation, what are the tips? So here, instead of me telling all the tips, in fact, we have made many videos on our YouTube channel, and I will leave the link of those videos in the description box, and that will be there. But generally, don't worry too much about the tips and all of that. That will help you 20-30%, but the core is knowing the subject very well. So thanks a lot for joining us on this episode.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for joining on the CS student questions. For more such videos, subscribe to Excel Academy, your one-stop solution for CS.